Okay, so this is a situation. You were in a really good routine. You were exercising twice a week, maybe 3. You were meeting your daily movement steps. You were eating well. You were planning your food. You were on fire. You're meeting your goals. Done. Then something happens. Something crops up. Work becomes really busy. Something happens with the family. You get ill. You're building work in your house. You have a puppy. Loads of reasons. So something happens and gets in the way of that lovely flow. So you have to be prepared for this, because maybe this hasn't happened to you. But I assure you it will happen at some stage. Something will happen and stop your training. So you need to be ready and be prepared of how to cope with it. So you do stop. And when you stop, you get used to stopping. So then when you are ready to restart again, first of all, plan it in and take it steady and slowly. You do not need to go back to where you were when you finish. You do not need to go back to training at the same intensity for the same duration. You do not need to go back to doing the same daily movement steps as you did when you finished. So start steady and make it achievable. So, for example, if you want to be doing the online sessions and you were doing sessions for an hour, come on for half an hour. A half an hour, just log off, maybe send me a message before to say, hi Kirst, I'm taking part today, but I'm only up to doing half an hour. That's fine. There's actually quite a few people that do that, because that's fine. That's what's great about the online sessions. So make it achievable. So start steady, start slow, maybe once a week to do strengthening with your daily movement steps. Work out what you're doing at the moment and then slowly build up. There's no point suddenly start giving yourself the pressure to say, I need to meet 10,000 steps a day, because you'll do it for a few days, you'll get stiff, you'll get tired, and then you'll stop. So really slow and steady. That is the biggest piece of advice I can say. Also, talk to people. I'm here for you to talk to if you want to have a chat through it. Talk to the people in your family. Talk to your friends and tell them what you're doing. The more that you tell people, the more likely you are going to be achieving your goals. When you're starting to get into it as well, when you start to achieve and feel great, share it, tell people. So they're my little nuggets, hopefully, of a little bit of wisdom for you. I've been there myself. I've been in times when I can't exercise. I've been doing really well. I think one of my worst times was, I always remember I was running really well. I was like speedy. I was feeling really fit, feeling amazing. And my friend Emma, I'll name and shame her, Emma Travis, she encouraged me to do the mud runner, which I did. And after the first mile, I went over my ankle. I was in so much pain. And I continued to run that mud runner all the way around for the 10K. We finished. My ankle was massive. I thought I'd sprained it. Turns out that actually chipped a little bone in it as well, because 6 months later when I tried to run again, I was in so much pain. I went for an x-ray and I saw a little bump in my foot. But anyway, that was me. I couldn't run for months. And when I came back to running, it was completely different. Oh, I've had loads of times when I've had to stop and start again. Last year, had emergency operation, had an infected abscess, which was an open wound, and so I had to be really steady and careful. Couldn't do anything for ages. But even recently, I've been running loads with my friend Kate. We've been running really well with her times. We haven't been running for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's not very long. And we were running the other night and we're struggling at 9-minute miles, whereas 2 weeks ago, maybe even 3 weeks, we were going for 8-minute miles absolutely fine, chatting away, whereas we were 9-minute miles huffing and puffing. So we jogged for it. Anyway, start slow and enjoy it and make it work for you.